The Alchemist. Santiago. The Alchemist. Santiago is a young shepherd who lives in Spain. His life is simple. Every day, he travels with his sheep, sleeps under the stars, and reads books when he can. He likes this life because it gives him freedom. He can choose where to go, when to stop, and what to think about. He feels close to nature and listens to the wind, the sun, and the land. One night, Santiago has a strange dream. He dreams that he is near the pyramids in Egypt, and that a child tells him he will find a treasure there. The dream repeats itself. This makes Santiago curious and uneasy. He feels that the dream is not just imagination. It feels important, like a message. To understand the dream, Santiago visits a gypsy woman. She tells him the dream is real and that he must travel to Egypt to find the treasure. She asks for 1/10 of the treasure in return. Santiago is unsure. Soon after, he meets an old man who calls himself Melchizedek, the king of Salem. The old man speaks about something called a personal legend. He explains that a personal legend is what you have always wanted to accomplish in life. According to him, everyone has one, but many people abandon it because of fear, comfort, or doubt. Melchizedek tells Santiago a powerful idea. When you truly want something, the whole universe conspires to help you achieve it. He gives Santiago 2 stones, Urim and Thummim, to help him make decisions when he feels lost. Encouraged and afraid at the same time, Santiago decides to sell his sheep and follow his dream. Santiago travels to Africa for the first time. When he arrives in Tangier, he feels excited but also scared. He does not know the language, the people, or the city. Very quickly, he is robbed and loses all his money. At this moment, Santiago feels hopeless. He thinks about returning home. His dream now feels far away and unrealistic. However, instead of giving up, Santiago chooses to stay. He starts working for a crystal merchant. The merchant is kind but fearful. He has dreams too, like traveling to Mecca, but he never follows them. Santiago works hard and brings new ideas to the shop. He suggests selling tea in crystal glasses and placing the shop in a better location. Business improves, and the merchant earns more money than ever before. Through this experience, Santiago learns an important lesson. Many people prefer the comfort of dreams over the risk of making them real. The merchant is satisfied with imagining Mecca, but he is afraid that reaching it would leave him empty. Santiago understands that fear of change can be stronger than the desire to grow. After a year, Santiago earns enough money to buy more sheep and return home. But his heart tells him something different. He chooses to continue his journey toward the pyramids. This decision shows his inner growth. He is no longer the same boy who left Spain. He has learned patience, responsibility, and trust in himself. Santiago joins a caravan crossing the desert. During this journey, he meets an Englishman who is searching for an alchemist. The Englishman believes that knowledge comes from books. Santiago believes knowledge also comes from life and experience. They talk often and learn from each other. Santiago begins to understand the concept of the soul of the world, the idea that everything in the universe is connected. When they reach an oasis, Santiago meets Fatima, a woman of the desert. He falls in love with her. Their connection is deep and immediate. Fatima understands Santiago's dream and encourages him to follow it. She tells him that true love does not stop a person from following their destiny. Instead, it supports it. At the oasis, Santiago also meets a real alchemist. This man is calm, wise, and powerful. He understands the language of nature and the heart. The alchemist teaches Santiago that fear of suffering is worse than suffering itself. He explains that listening to the heart is essential, even when the heart is afraid. Santiago and the alchemist continue the journey together through dangerous desert lands. Along the way, Santiago is tested. He must prove that he understands the soul of the world. In a critical moment, he is asked to turn himself into the wind. At first, this seems impossible. But by speaking to the desert, the wind, and the sun, Santiago connects deeply with nature. He realizes that all things share the same spiritual essence. Through this understanding, he succeeds. This moment represents Santiago's transformation. He is no longer just a shepherd. He has learned how to listen, how to trust, and how to become part of something greater than himself. Finally, Santiago reaches the pyramids. He feels joy, pride, and relief. But when he starts digging for the treasure, he is attacked by thieves. One of them laughs at Santiago's dream. He tells Santiago that he once dreamed of treasure buried near a church in Spain, under a tree, but he was too smart to follow such a foolish dream. At that moment, Santiago understands the truth. The real treasure was always near the place where his journey began. He returns to Spain and finds the treasure beneath the tree where he once slept with his sheep. The treasure is real, but the journey was the true reward. Santiago plans to return to Fatima, now wiser and fulfilled. He has followed his personal legend. He has learned that dreams require courage, patience, and faith. He understands that life speaks to us through signs, emotions, and experiences, but only if we are willing to listen. Inspired by the narrative